Every month, the Rust devs add an update to this game, and they've been doing this for over 11 years. And in those 11 years, there have been a lot of updates the devs had to either reverse or completely remove out of this game. So let's take a look at the top 6 Rust updates that completely broke the game. Number 1, the day code lock stopped working. As crazy as it sounds, 7 years ago in 2018, every single code lock on every server stopped working. Literally, you could get into anyone's base. All you had to do was type 0000 and hit clear on the keypad, and bam, it would unlock any code lock on the server.
No f***ing way. No f***ing way. No way, dude.
No one knows how long this glitch was in the game, but as soon as people discovered this, it would spread like a wildfire. YouTubers like Aurora made a video on this, gaining 1.8 million views, and you can see the reaction of some of these players.
This is my base.
What the fuck is this game? How the hell do you
Yeah, we're ready to go
code?
for you.
Now imagine how many players lost their bases on this day. Facepunch was probably panicking in their offices trying to fix this glitch as soon as possible. However, the only way you could stop this glitch from happening is replacing your code locks with key locks. But even that was tedious, because if you lived in a base with more than one teammate, your teammates couldn't open doors because key locks can only let one person open a door. Because of how fast this glitch was spreading amongst the players, Facepunch quickly fixed it within a few hours. But this truly marked a day of history in Rust, because we'll probably never see a glitch as game-breaking as this ever again. Number 2, Horse Gang. When Rust launched the update where they would introduce heavy paw armor, we the players for the first time received a juggernaut-like armor that would let you tank a lot more damage before dying. Then Rust added another update where they added horse heavy armor. Now, the only problem with heavy armor is that it made you really slow, but a few players realized if you combine the heavy paw armor with the horse armor and get a horse, you were nearly invincible. You had so much armor protection that it would literally take 20 bullets for you to die. And since you were on a horse, there was no downside of being slow. The horse speed made up for it. And so, the Horse Gang was formed, a faction led by Blake and Smiley Crack, where their clan of 20 players would roam the server on horses with full heavy armor and destroy every clan in their path.
We gotta hurry up, because they're gonna be right on us.
Fucker 6 and I'm pushing you guys.
Oh, we're dead.
You're all dead, there's so many, there's at least 12.
Oh my god. I'm done. Is that a different team?
They were creating a movement. Once you saw 20 horses charging towards you, you already knew you were dead. Horse Gang was making a name for themselves because of this broken strategy, and it got to the point where every other clan was utilizing the same strategy. It even got to the point where streamers like Vincent SMG and Coconut B were dealing with this problem.
What the f? Kill the Horse Gang! Kill the Horse Gang! What the f?
Eventually, it got to the point where so many people were abusing this strategy, and Facepunch had to step in to stop the meta. And that's why, to this day, if you wear heavy armor and try to hover over a horse, it doesn't let you get on. Horse Gang created a legacy in this game by forcing Facepunch to make an update because of a movement they started. And when a new Rust player tries to ride a horse with heavy armor, they'll never understand the true history behind that message that prevents a player from doing so. Number 3, the infinite scrap glitch. What if I told you there's a time on every server, including official, where you could get unlimited scrap? You probably wouldn't believe me, but Confusion's video here will show you exactly how it's done.
Oh! Oh my god!
Bro, what is that? Is that 1.3 billion?
All you had to do was hover loot the scrap and put it into the bandit camp wheel right before the timer was up, and it would guarantee you doubling your scrap. And it got to the point where Confusion earned 1.3 billion scrap through this method, not unmodded, on a Facepunch vanilla server. Even I got to help with this video, and we used that scrap to wall off the entire server. Reddit threads were being made complaining on how this was even possible, but not many people figured this one out, and it was silently patched before more people could abuse it. But to this day, Confusion probably holds the record of gaining the most amount of scrap on a vanilla server. Number 4, the Kayak Incident. There's one man that every server owner fears, and his name is Gup. Gup is a YouTuber who loves to experiment with exploits, and there's a few he discovered that would crash any server in Rust. It doesn't matter if you're the top server in this game with the best hosting equipment, Gup could crash your server. How, you might ask? With a simple kayak. Well, not with just one, but with hundreds. You see, when you place a kayak in the ocean, the waves will cause it to go up and down, sending calculations to the server because of the physics movement. Well, any server could handle 1 kayak. Any server could handle 30 kayaks, but GUP placed hundreds. With hundreds of kayaks in the ocean bobbing and weaving because of the ocean waves, it would send tons of calculations to the server host, making the entire server lag.
I can't move. There's no way to move. Like
Yeah, I can't even move right now.
I think the server's just laggy by nature.
It's just laggy by default.
What is this lag? Laggy's ass server. Yes, let's go.
There's like a half-second input delay when I'm placing something.
Yeah, I know.
And guess what? The admins had no idea what was causing it. Most lag-related issues would happen somewhere inland on the server, not miles away in the ocean. So this problem would actually be impossible for server owners to find because they'd have to search hours finding this in the vast ocean of Rust.
So by this point, the server really started to lag, and pretty much every message in chat was either complaining about lag or complaining about the admins not fixing the lag. So by this point, the entire server was in full riot mode, and the admins were handing out chat mutes like they were candy.
Now, you can't do this anymore because it's been patched, and many server owners had to create custom plugins to prevent this exploit from happening. But because of GUP's creations, he'll probably go down as the most hated player by any admin in Rust. Number 5, the Ice AK. When Rust released one of their first DLCs, the Arctic Pack, it came with the Arctic Hazmat suit, a snowmobile skin, and most importantly, the Ice AK skin. Now, after a couple hours when this DLC was live, people soon realized a glitch that would essentially give you unlimited explosives. The Ice AK was classified as a separate item from the normal AK, and when you skinned the normal AK to the Ice AK, it would start with 4 rifle bullets. So what players would do is they'd skin the Ice AK, take out the bullets, and skin it again. Every time you would skin the Ice AK, you'd gain 4 bullets. So that essentially meant unlimited ammo, but if you recycled that ammo, you'd get gunpowder, which could be crafted into explosives. So this glitch meant unlimited gunpowder and explosives, the most sought after resource in this game. Once again, Confusion was quick to realize this glitch and made a video on it, and he did exactly that, abusing unlimited gunpowder.
Oh, it works. Oh, buddy. It would take me 45 minutes to roughly an hour to get a full inventory of ammo. And after that, it was recycling time. After 3 hours total of recycling and skinning, this is what I ended up with. Oh my god, dude.
It was a small time frame before Facepunch became aware of how game-breaking this was, and this glitch was soon patched. But this Arctic DLC may go down as the most pay-to-win DLC in Rust history because of this glitch. Number 6, personal quarries. Nowadays in Rust, if you want to take over a mining quarry, you have to find one of the 3 or so mining quarries on the map. It requires a ton of time and resources to take over one of these quarries, but back in the day, you could place your own mining quarry. It would require a survey charge, and once it blows up, you either get sulfur, stone, or metal from the ground, which told you what resource you'd be getting if you placed a quarry there. And you can see how broken this was. You'd commonly see massive clans with 10 plus quarries around their compounds all running at once, which meant these clans never had to farm, which made them even more OP. Facepunch realized and said, hey, maybe these personal quarries the players are placing might be too OP, and they changed how quarries would forever work. Now you don't get to choose where or how they're placed, and there's a lot less of them on the map. But at a certain point in this game, you're allowed to have your own mining quarry right outside your base doing all the farming for you. Now, there's probably a ton of insane glitches or OP updates that I missed, so comment down below some of the ones I missed and maybe I'll do a part 2 of covering more. Also, I don't see Rust glitches or metas as a bad thing. It's Rust history, Rust lore, and we should appreciate and look back at the good days. But that's it for this video, and stay subscribed for more Rust commentary videos.